Look at my lifestyle, the world is mine now. Linguini, pasta, shrimp, and lobster with Alfredo. They know eating's on my mind. How you figure there's a elixir in my wine house? Hold up, man, time out. Rejected you never with them before I sign out. The time's now.
They see the team eating, they wanna try out. I see niggas who claim they the realest turn into buyouts. The cookie crumbles. Went from dimes to buying bundles. Dirty money getting from the recycled and then it doubles.
Well, my struggles left us humble and hungry. My lighted tunnel stretched forever, so I rap to the beat when my tummy rumbles. No rebuttals. Take a look at Papa. They hit the Zaza. Don't wanna walk. Porfa, dame chavo pa la guagua. If I lie, it's only me praising them through my sala.
Only I'm obligated to speak to people who in my eyes are genuine and never been hateful when I make my strides.
Picasso painted my mind the wickedest with the outlaws.
I work too hard, you cannot stop me. You don't make shit from what I eat, yeah. The whole world see me winning, but they don't know about my humble beginnings, oh my.
Solid, nah, I never could fold. I'm giving you game, the type that's supposed to be sold and not to be told. Yeah, still ain't giving you plaque, but I got a heart made of gold. And ever since I got poppin', these niggas be watching and looking like, whoa.
Mírame papo the minute I flow, like míralo, speed Gonzalez aquí, and nobody compete with him, dímelo, see, no people know I'm the one, ain't no one, and no wonder I wonder the world like I'm keeping on Caesar, so burning the game, and you need to go quick, 46 and respect the American Figaro. It's not an opera, auntie inside of the sister of mama, I'm pocket his drama. You don't wanna box him, niggas tryna pop him, I can find an option, you get an Oscar. Look away, sticks, no Harry Potter. You was never there like Carrie's father. Gotta do a big, no Larry Lobster. And about the wings out of Perry's locker.
Won't leave him alive, wait, hold up, I gotta shoot with the pen. Some niggas ignore me, but now they go checking my style, but it's cool, I'm determined to win. Stand on my words, niggas know them, they can't get this shit, ain't no doubling back because I'm direct with
mines, bruh. I hate you like the letter that's right by the.
I work too hard, you cannot stop me. You don't make shit from what I eat, yeah. The whole world see me winning, but they don't know about my humble beginnings, oh my.
Test some walls. Forget. I fucked around and put my soul in it. Got no limit. Back to back, I switched my flow with it. I went pro with it. Nigga don't hit my line if it ain't about no business. Cause them niggas ain't believing now everything's so different. Got me feeling like Uzi, I'm fucking hoes from my shows. Lifestyle exotic, I ain't your average Joe. Went from watching the windows to buying half of the stove. So we gon' make it guaranteed. I ain't slagging no more. I said I got too much to lose in this world to be choosing a girl. With jewelry and pearls, I'm refusing it, girl. Last girl I gave my heart to had me losing it, girl. I shed that skin and I won't beg to using them, girl. I'm so different, so lifted because I'm so gifted. You so ignorant, so different, it's like it's so missing. I was calling them bros and now them niggas so distant. I was down to the flow until I'm fucking roll shifty, yeah. We done work so hard just to get it. Yeah. If you ain't know, then now you know.
Elizabeth, stand up. You know what time it is. Best throughout your life guaranteed. It's the Blaze Smith Show. You know that.
I done been through rainy days. I used to talk to my grandma and take my pain away. Lost all my friends, they all switched on me in the strangest ways. But every day I still hope and dream for the better days. Cause I've been lost for so long. Grandma died, but I gotta stay focused, gotta stay strong. Have you ever seen the world? It's yours to see. Remember when they all doubted, no one believed in me. Now I'm on to the riches. Can't stress over bitches. I'm a shark in this water. No, I can't swim with no fishes. It's bad anxiety, lots of bruises and stitches. A lot of people be reaching, trying to scratch on my itches. Yeah. We don't work so hard just to get it. Yeah. If you ain't know, then now you know. We don't work so hard just to get it. Yeah. If you ain't know, then now you know. I wake up every morning, depression in me like it's calling quarantine. When I'm coughing, I've been high marijuana. Now they claiming that I'm different, I'm the coldest with that shoulder. Been busy breaking down these mountains, I stay getting bolder, fill them up with gas. No drive, they sitting boasted. Wave riding like the groupies in the poster. What else is next? Well, LL, nigga, we the best. Catch me on the block, you been living on the internet through the text.
Big shout out to everyone that's checking right now. Big shout out to Don DeMarco. Big shout out to Mark. What up, Chef? Elizabeth. It's 4K all season. Shout out to PK. This video is crazy.
Shawty know that this what I do, yeah. Get a bag, I spend it all on you, yeah. Get a bag, I spend it all on you.
Bally, what up? It's the pre-roll.
Push the gas, yeah. My little mama got them racks, I ain't talking cash, yeah. Every time I hit it, yeah, she want me back, yeah. Hit 200, bitch, I'm speeding, I'm every leading. Shorty bad like a demon, she Puerto Rican. Say these niggas think I'm playing, I'm really tweaking. Ooh. Niggas ballin', there ain't no defense. Ooh. Send this money in my hand, I'ma spend it. Big ballin', bitch, don't get offended. Niggas broke, jewelry fake with granted. Money strong like I'm pop off the spinach. Yeah, I've been through it, I get it, baby, you knew that. Said I pull up in these hoes, they like, who that? Get them bands, now I spin it, yeah, I blew that. I've been dreaming since a youngin', but I knew that. Cool, so I'ma make them feel it. I just wanna stack it till they hit the ceiling. My nigga, we gon' kill it. Need to get this money, can't be in my feelings. I just bought a coupe, said I'm in my bag, yeah. Now I get that money that I never had, yeah. You know I was broke, I swear this my last year being broke, promise this my last year.
Bally, what up? Tranquilo, Smith, it's only Tuesday. Easy.
And we are here.
Easy.
Little worse for the wear, but we here. We gonna be alright. We gonna make it through this one.
Elizabeth.
And I ain't got a mill on my sofa. The nigga I ain't grind how I was poster. And when it's all over and my son ain't sitting in a rover, then I ain't really wanting no poster. But don't shit scare me, barely, fairly getting the cheese, no dairy. It's all for the crew, no Terry. Can't tear me, wear me out, my changes out. There's water on my neck causing all this drought. So it's likely niggas don't like me. These Cartier frames help to find what I see. My money stacked 5 feet, look just like me. But it's more K's than a floor that I be. And I be flossing, nigga. Want a verse, it'll cost you, nigga. I'll pull a strap out and force me, nigga. Yeah, I open doors for the niggas in the back like a coupe with forces, nigga.
Look, I know a lot of niggas hating on me. Many conversations on me. I came from that time I knew Eric kept that replacement movie. Never been a basic goofy, serving in and out the hoopy. Niggas think it's fun and games till bullets tear down his Gucci. Time ticking, my grind different, my tooth missing. But still we grinding from nothing, pull up the roof missing. Family over everything, NBM, we the new edition.
Mr. GTA 6 out now, get it.
Franco a different breed. See, I've been through hell and back. This one for the the turf, I throw it ends, cause I never rap. I've been ghost on them, promotional views on Snapchat. Her niggas lurking for us, I'm laughing cause they know where we at. Ride with a pole, these op niggas ain't never strapped. Know I'm famous now, these rap niggas won't get me right. If it ain't about $1, me and wifey ride Uber X. And she strapped, know it's next, loyalty into the death.
Said she grip tight, easy, ain't no fist fight. Hands out, hitchhike, she be on it, get right. Cold like my wrist, ice breezy on this shit. Like if one hook can get you sleepy, then a kick might.
Kick it in the trenches, we be posted on them back blocks. Demon hit you with this 40, bet it fold them like a laptop. Cause our packet costs 100, I be jugging on my track spot. If I pop out to your party, they gon' treat me like the mascot. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He kept talking, so we put a clap into that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He kept talking, so we put a clap into that boy.
To the room, everybody gon' respect me. The niggas gonna love me and the girls wanna sex me. The money making hustlers gon' be like, connect me. They know that fucking money bout to double, son, especially when I step into the room. Niggas see that I'm more than just the pesos. They bout to paper chase, I'm about to set that pace though. Run into a lot of fucking rats up in this ratio. I guess they have the cheese, Spanish niggas call it queso. Okay, if you say so, motherfucker please. All I do is spit fire and blow motherfucking trees. About to bring this game to its motherfucking knees. The flow so cold it made y'all motherfuckers freeze. Yeah. Yo, when I step into the room, everybody gon' respect me. The niggas gonna love me and the girls wanna sex me. The money making hustlers gon' be like, connect me. They know that fucking money bout to double, son, especially when I step into the room. More the women stop and stare. Some try to fix their skirts, others try to pop their hair. They know I get them wet from what I'm dropping in the air. So they down to get it popping, panties dropping in the stairs. Drop them in the nail. They get mad so they start to talk that shit. Tell their friends that I ain't cute and they ain't even like it there. But when they hear the verses, Mr. Smithson likes to spit. That's when I step into the room and all the women bite they lip like. Yeah. Yo, when I step into the room, everybody gon' respect me. The niggas gonna love me and the girls wanna sex me. The money making hustlers gon' be like, connect me. They know that fucking money bout to double, son, especially when I step into the room. Rappers ask about like, who the fuck is this, yo? What the fuck he rapping about? Probably got a bitch flow. Nigga, we the best. He ain't fucking with my clique though. All he got is height. What the fuck? Is he like 6'4"? Okay, talk your shit, yo, as I control the beat. You're rocking with the best, not a single soul to beat. A message for my haters, hope you hear it on repeat. Either tell them that I'm better or forever hold your peace. Yo, when I step into the room, everybody gon' respect me. The niggas gonna love me and the girls wanna sex me. The money making hustlers gon' be like, connect me. They know that fucking money bout to double, son, especially when I step into the room.
Yes, sir. Best 2 hours of your life, guaranteed.
You already know what it is. Hype presents the Blaze and Smith Show.
Yeah, but you know what time it is. It's Mr. Talk to Me Spicy or Don't Talk to Me.
Oh,
you already know.
Don't even open your mouth. There's not one bit of spice coming out of there. Otherwise, we ain't got nothing to discuss.
Nothing to discuss. But
we here. Despite all obstacles, we are here.
We interview ourselves today.
No, We know ourselves.
I'm gonna interview Don Sofrito.
No. You know what?
AKA Talk to Me Spicy.
We said this is honesty season, right? We about to get into season 3. About the season of honesty, right?
Season 3 is coming out, which is crazy. Season 2 was amazing.
Season 2 was great. Wait till y'all see what we got in store.
Yeah, I mean, we still got a few more episodes until.
Oh yeah, this is episode 90 right here, which is amazing.
90, yeah. So we're 10 more out until season 3.
Yeah, it's the countdown's on.
The
countdown is on.
It's like phase 4 or phase 3, whatever the phase is.
What, right before Endgame?
Yeah. That's phase 3?
No, it's phase 4, I believe.
4?
Yeah, it's 4.
I didn't know that was phase 4.
I believe it's.
I don't know how many movies
it's like a 3 and a 4.
I didn't know what phase 1 began.
That began with your favorite, with your man's.
Okay.
He's
well,
the beginning of phase 1.
He may have been phase 1 when the
He's
Marvel for MCU started.
Right.
But what movie really helped out Marvel as a company was Blade. Shout out to Wesley Snipes. Grossing over like $360 million or something crazy like that.
Blade, would there be Iron?
No, they wouldn't, because Marvel was in bankruptcy at the time, and the movie Blade helped them get out of bankruptcy.
Wow. The more you know, people.
Yeah. And by the time Blade Trinity came back, Marvel had like the majority of its rights back, and they were doing pretty well.
It was doing nice.
In order to come out, because if you think about it, what, Iron Man was in 2001?
No.
2002?
What? Iron Man, like the
movie.
The movie, like with Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
No, that was 2008.
2008. Yeah. So, I mean, a few years later, because Blade was around what time period? It wasn't 98.
It was before 2008. It was maybe
it was like
2003, 2004, maybe. I mean,
so you getting like a 4-year difference after like collecting all that money to come up with a whole cinematic.
It don't take long for the make money. You know what I mean? They make it pretty quick.
They make it pretty quick.
I mean, it take a couple.
But
weekends.
now look where we at.
Yeah, look at this.
So we're gonna play top 5 before 5.
Okay.
So we're gonna have top 5 songs for you guys. They're gonna be featured here, and top 5 songs are independent artists, upcoming artists, artists who some of them are our favorite artists that we have here on the show, either guest, friends, or if you submit your music, it could be you. So our top 5 before 5 really are our favorite tracks. When we begin the show, like, yo, this is the tracks that we listen to not only throughout the week. We kind of planned this out. So these are our favorite top 5 tracks.
This is what we ride to the station. We actually drive around listening to y'all. You don't understand level support. We literally do ride around everywhere we go listening to y'all tracks, like y'all music. Not. I mean, yes, we'll catch the new Drake song or the new obviously Jay when Hove drops music. Blaze stops what he's doing. We sit.
Oh yeah, I heard. Only reason I heard Pusha T's new album is because Jay was on the track.
Right. Yeah, see that's.
I didn't even hear the album. I just heard the track.
Well, you don't want to. You just want to hear Jay.
Jay's on there. I gotta hear this because I can only imagine what he's paying for this for Jay to be on the verse.
Yeah, we
can't. $1 million.
Oh, did you hear the echo? That was perfect. It was like $1 million. Dollars. Like that's exactly.
How much are you paying for a feature? You're not paying him $50,000. I'll tell you that.
Nah.
You get like Little Baby for $50.
I thought you were saying
or like Little Durk.
You give Hove a Little Baby, like here's a baby.
No. I mean like artists, like Little Baby.
I'll give you my firstborn to let you be on my track.
Like I feel like
I feel
like Drake probably be like 80. Maybe
I'm sure Drake is clearing trips.
100.
Yeah, he might even be. He's clearing that. And it's not no 100. He's probably like I wouldn't be surprised like $500,000 type shit.
$500,000?
That wouldn't be surprised.
Nah.
You don't think so? You don't think you get
Drake?
Hey, listen,
I think Drake works with a lot of artists.
This is not about me being a fan.
But he works with a lot of artists, and I feel like he works with a lot of upcome artists.
Once I see how much people.
I mean, I guess I'm not signed to OVO.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, that's I mean,
$500,000.
Well, I mean, because you figure
has to be somewhere.
I mean, what is he getting for his shows?
A lot.
He's getting a lot. He's not for features.
I mean, that would be probably top 5 concerts I would like to go to before I get older.
Before you get, why couldn't you go to it once you are older?
I mean,
you think
Drake is gonna be like.
You want to do Drake in 30 years? You go to a Drake concert in 30 years.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Definitely. He's gonna have like 1 million songs.
Yeah.
It already has almost like 1 million songs.
You could start performing now and still be performing in 30 years. Still go that same concert.
Drake's like, I came out a new song today.
Yeah.
Got my heart broken at 90.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
He's talking about his mucilicks.
I think Drake would be a long bachelor like George Clooney. Let's name top 5 George Clooney types. I think George Clooney. George
Clooney is a top 5 George Clooney type. Is he number 1 or is he number 5?
Because it took him a while before he came off the market. Like he was a bachelor until like after Ocean's 13. He's like I'm still out here.
I mean,
just single, just being single. Isn't Bruce Willis like? Bruce Willis retired from acting, so big shout out to Big Bruce. It's the Bruce.
Actually, I blew up the building like Die Hard for Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
Bruce Willis like that because that's all.
That's
the only way you can honor him.
Die Hard 2, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, all
time. It's like it embodies New York so much and so well.
Yeah, all the blowing up.
And you forget you watch Die Hard with a Vengeance. You forget there's a 1 and 2.
Well, that's so separate.
Yeah,
like
it's
they are, but they are.
This
like
guy, this guy is like the evil villain's
yeah.
little brother, like from the first movie. Like what?
It's but even the way it's, I think it's 2 different directors actually, isn't it? Like even the way it's shot,
it was Carl Winslow was a cop,
right?
And no one knows when he was helping out John McClane that he was really doing a shift at Family Matters.
Yeah.
No joke there. Hope you got that. It's 360s for adults. People who watch the movie.
Thanks adults for getting it. I know y'all.
Spoiler. It can't be a spoiler if it's like 30 years later.
Well, I mean, no.
If you celebrate like the 25th anniversary.
But no. Bruce Willis is married.
Bruce Willis now.
Yes.
Was he married when he was an action star?
I believe so. Wasn't he married to Demi Moore at one point?
I mean,
I think he was married to Sybil Shepherd.
Listen. You throw Demi Moore out there, and you throwing out G.I. Jane jokes.
I wasn't throwing any of those jokes out. You just threw out that G.I. Jane joke. You better watch it back for.
Listen, I get it.
Before you get smacked.
But the only J that I like is Kiss. We'll talk about that in our top 5 stories before 5. But top 5 George Clooney types. George Clooney.
Is George Clooney number 5? Or
I guess Bruce Willis can't be on there because I thought Bruce Willis was.
Thought he was still bachelor to this day.
I thought he was still a bachelor. Yeah.
No, I believe Bruce Willis has been married multiple times. I think that's
bachelor like. I guess getting divorced.
I guess that counts. Yeah, I guess that counts. Right.
Tom Cruise.
He's
just doing like all types of craziness.
Well, from my understanding.
He's married again.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You know who's George Clooney like,
but
who stays single, but doesn't want to be single. Jennifer Lopez. We're gonna put a woman in there.
Wow, she's a George Clooney type.
She's a George Clooney type. She actually did a movie with George Clooney.
I was just about to say she did the movie with George.
Yeah,
Clooney. I think that's when it.
That's when it started.
Rubbed off on her.
Wow.
Boom.
You rubbed something during that movie.
I mean,
was it out of
sight, I believe.
Out of sight,
I believe it was out of sight.
Out of sight, yeah.
Yeah.
George Clooney.
Yeah, there's a lot of George Clooney movies y'all need to go kind of check out. But that's like, yeah. I mean, I like that one. J Lo, she's.
Yeah.
I mean,
George
she's
Clooney
back
type.
with
Ben Affleck. Yeah.
So
going back with your exes after. Is that a thing?
Is going back with your ex is a thing?
Yeah, like, because that was her ex like 4 or 5 exes ago.
Yeah.
Can you go back to your ex if it was like 4 or 5 ago?
I guess there's a as long as there's a as long as there's a
they both were married and dated someone else.
Right
after.
I think that puts you in the clear. That's basically a different person when she come back around, isn't it? Isn't it?
I mean, I guess.
I'm just keeping my options open.
I mean, he married someone just who was named Jennifer right after.
Right.
Like,
that's how he got.
Listen, I don't gotta change nothing up.
That's how he got over that. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, that's.
Did he? Get back together.
Are you saying did he or did he?
You can take it how you want it.
Well, I don't want to take it anyway. It's disgusting. But I'm talking about Diddy though. Could she go back with Brother Love?
Man.
If you're gonna do Ben Affleck, And wasn't Affleck right after Diddy? I don't know who's right after Diddy.
No. She did Ben Affleck when she did I'm Still Jenny from the Block.
Wasn't that?
And they shared a verse from the Locks on there with Shout Out to Kiss.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that why? Wasn't that right after Diddy? Who was right after Diddy?
That was.
I mean, I don't keep track of these things, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, she's a serial dater. I can't answer that. I wish someone in the check-in.
Who knows? Who knows Jennifer Lopez's history?
I can't give you no more top George Clooney types.
Yeah, I was about to why'd you make it 5? You could have did the top 3.
It was supposed to be top 5 before 5.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's where we're going with that.
Oh,
yeah.
We're just doing top 5 anything before 5 at this point. Is what. I got nothing to wave, bro. I want to know.
It was supposed to be top 5. So
I just,
I'm gonna throw. Man, it's a little tough list. George Clooney type. So we said Drake. We said George Clooney. We said Jennifer Lopez.
You still haven't answered my question. Is George Clooney number 5 or is this in no particular order?
He's number 1.
Oh,
because Drake would be number 2.
So Drake would be the number 2 George Clooney type.
Jennifer Lopez would be number 3.
Yeah, I like that one. You don't think she's beating out Drake? Isn't just because of longevity right now?
No, because she got back one of her exes.
Oh, so that's
Drake wouldn't do that.
Go back 3 spaces.
Yeah, she goes to the 3rd spot because of that.
Okay,
she could have been strong.
She'd have been a strong candidate.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Diddy is also still single, so you could put Diddy.
You want to put Diddy
up there? Yeah, because he's Brother Love now.
But was it?
He was married, but then his rest in peace.
But then but she.
Oh, that's her baby mother. Yeah, that was her baby mother.
Yeah, they were. I think they were married. I don't.
They were married, but then whatever. Yeah. I think he's bachelor.
Yeah, but when she died, they'd long been.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I believe he's still a bachelor. If I'm wrong, then.
Hey, Diddy, if you
so
wrong,
okay, so
that they're not married right
George
now.
Clooney,
your Brother Love,
Drake, Jennifer Lopez, P Diddy.
You want to go with P Diddy?
Brother Love, and number 5.
It might be another.
At number 5, I will go with Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne was getting like models pregnant like every week.
Why not go Future?
You know what? You know what's the worst day for Future?
Huh?
Valentine's Day. So that's a joke on a parody of a song. It's called The Worst Day.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what's the worst day for me? Valentine's Day 14th. I was like, what? I was like, how does he do it? How does he do it?
He figures it out.
He says he has too many things to buy.
Yeah.
And all those girls are ungrateful.
Mm.
I mean, maybe he just focus on one girl, but he has too many gifts to give out on February 14th. I'm just going off the lyrics.
Worse than Christmas, according to Future. Can we give Future? Can Future be a forever bachelor?
Yes, I think he's honorable mention.
Honorable mention. He doesn't make the top 5. I think he's
no. I mean, no. I would put Wayne before because Wayne was having sex before Future was famous.
Right.
So Lil Wayne was famous.
He'd been famous.
Yeah, he'd been famous, and he got like everyone pregnant.
That's his thing. It's one of his things. He's flooding the streets.
Flooding the streets with music and then flooding
the sheets. Flooding the sheets. Yeah.
All right, so that's our top 5. I
like that. Thank you.
We're playing top 5 before 5. We're just giving you all 5 things.
Just 5 things
at a time. 5 minutes at a time. The longest we can talk about is 5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I'm putting restrictions on this new game.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. Yeah, I like this.
Okay,
just
so
naming 5 things. I like this.
Yeah. So if we could go with top 5 crazy things I've seen.
Okay.
In the internet surfing.
It's the top 5 crazy things you've seen.
Top 5 crazy things I've seen.
Oh, okay. All
right. Top 5 articles.
This is great.
Okay, so the first thing I came across was that I want to talk to you about was DJ's Envy's wife, Gia. Right? I'm saying Gia.
Right.
Admits that he couldn't satisfy her and faked an orgasm for 10 years. Oh wow! I just saw this.
This might be number 1.
This could be the number 1 article.
Scratch this.
Jesus! You know what? These articles are not going in any particular order.
Yeah.
But this article definitely just did wild me. I just read. I thought it was just like she faked an orgasm, but she faked it for 10 years. How long can you fake the funk?
How long can I fake the funk?
I mean, can you do 10 years?
I don't fake the funk.
Can you do a 10-year bid?
I've never faked the funk, so. I don't know what is. That's probably more of a female question. I mean, I guess some guys could fake. I don't. Have you ever faked?
Fake the orgasm?
Yeah.
Nah. I come hard. I come at the porno guys. You know what's crazy?
God, no.
This is so weird, yo. I try to be like a silent comer. Try to hold it in, like to restrain myself. Yeah. But when you're passionate and having like aggressive sex, I think you have to change it up and you have to moan a little bit. Yeah. This feels good. This pussy is wet.
You can't.
Yeah, listen, but I'm one. I like having. I'm a fan of the aggressive sex.
Yeah, a fan of the aggressive sex.
Yeah, the aggressive sex.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
you might want to clarify yourself.
I like.
What does that mean? Yo?
Like when you talk to each other, like during sex.
Oh, you want to talk dirty?
You're a little rougher than you usually are. Like
in terms of what you say.
Whose pussy is this?
Like
you talk a little nasty.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey girl. Hey. That pussy.
Yeah,
it's pussy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Talk a little shit.
Talk a little shit.
It's a little more. Yeah, I mean.
So listen,
no, I'm not.
If you having aggressive sex and you've been faking an orgasm for 10 years, that's bad. That's bad. And he's not like.
Well, that's really bad if you're having a conversation.
Number one, this man had to explain himself on all types of media. He was like, "Yo, I can't wait to go and like I just see his face right now zoomed in on this video.
You gotta watch the interview. But
DJ Envy's light skin, so you know this.
What does that mean? What does that have? Why are you correlating? See, you're the one bringing up these correlations.
This correlation means
say that?
because in this video he looks yellow. He looks yellow because he looks sick. A
lot of light skins look yellow.
No.
Golden, I would say.
Usually he's golden with a great tan, great shape up.
Look great.
But in this one, in this particular video, he's yellow.
Well, I mean,
he's like, yo, I'm sick.
I mean, I think he's come to terms with the fact.
Yo, look at his wife like, yo, what?
This isn't a Jada.
VH1 didn't film us. We're not. Yeah. What are we doing here?
This isn't a Jada Will situation. They've discussed this already. They've come out about that already.
I mean, it's great that they came out about it already. But listen.
But could I do that?
For faking it for 10 years?
Couldn't fake that funk for no 10 years.
I couldn't fake it for 10
years. I haven't faked it once, so I don't know. I couldn't imagine doing it for 10 years.
I don't fake orgasms. You know what I'm saying?
That's not why I started this. Yeah.
I was surprised one time. I was like, yo, let me see. You came? I was like, I can't fake that.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So my dick is soft right now. It just doesn't get soft for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of finishing.
I'm a finisher. I'm a finisher.
I'm a Mortal Kombat player. Yeah.
We're gonna do this
every time before I come, it's like, finish her.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. Where am I? And like the final move is like where I come at.
Yeah.
Where am I coming?
Right. Cumtality.
Yeah.
I understand. Oh man.
But so there you have it. Yo, Smith could not fake it. I wouldn't fake it for 10 years.
I couldn't. That's what I'm saying. I feel like
and are you happy if you're faking an orgasm for 10 years? Like, yo, like did his success was like keeping her around? Like, it makes me kind of like judge her as a person.
Well, first off,
like, yo, she's faking it for 10 years for what? She's waiting for this guy to get famous, like more famous.
Don't judge nobody.
Yo, listen, I'm a victim blamer sometimes. I'm just like Dave Chappelle. Like I take. Like right now, who I'm looking at, who I don't even feel sorry for her. She was in that situation for 10 years and faking it. I don't feel no sorry for her. I feel sorry for Envy. Envy's like, yo, what? Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. You know who my co-host is? Charlemagne. Like if you were married for 10 years and then your wife was like, yo, I've been faking it for 10 years. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
And then we had the show on Tuesday. And then you was looking crazy on VH1 on Monday.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a joke on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, we got some jokes for you.
I'm going to be like, yo, what's up, my man?
Yeah. But, yeah. I
thought you were Mr. Lickety Split. I would say jokes like that.
Yeah. I would have a lot of jokes for you.
Listen, he was part of Desert Storm. Drop a bomb. Come on, man.
But that's why it was a desert.
Drop a clue bomb.
Because she wasn't coming.
It was a 360 as soon as I said desert. If you didn't get that, when I came in with that, then
I get
neither did Envy.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. That's unfortunate.
It's key words of this event. You know, you actually use that, unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
Because it was a few unfortunate events that happened. I feel like Jim Carrey in the series on Netflix.
The series.
No, that's not Jim Carrey. That's excuse me. That is.
No, I believe that is a Jim Carrey series.
No, Jim Carrey played the movie.
Yeah, Lemony Snicket in a
and what's his name? He was Barney from this How I Met Your Mother.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris plays that character in the series.
In the new
series
on
Netflix,
right?
yeah.
The Netflix series, right?
The Netflix series, yeah.
Right. Okay, but the movie, yeah, right. The movie is Jim Carrey.
The movie is Jim Carrey.
It was unfortunate.
It was unfortunate. It was very unfortunate.
Oh, it is what it is.
Things surfacing, top 5 articles on the internet right now that surfaced that I saw. I didn't know Megan Thee Stallion came out with a diss song. Towards Lane. So
that's
I saw
what they're saying. She hasn't officially released it, but she just like did it.
Yeah. I get it.
I
heard
car. You saw the one she did in a car.
No. I heard the performance, and then it went to like a song.
She did that one in a car too.
Yo, listen. That Joe's track would have been better if Tory had went to jail. But shout out to Tory Lanez, who was found acquitted of all charges, and
really?
No one hasn't talked about that.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, because you know what They
don't want you to know.
They don't want you to know because the media will focus on negative publicity versus positive publicity, which is crazy to me that they would not home in, especially that when he was gonna get arrested, there was so much attention towards that and towards that article that he shot.
Spreads faster. That's just.
I mean,
that's just facts.
Yo, he said he shot in the pinky toe, but ain't nobody said he got acquitted. You know what I'm saying?
In the pinky toe.
In the pinky toe. So that's that's to me that was a little crazy, but the freestyle itself, I think Megan can rap. She's always been a good rapper, but I don't think it was a heavy diss track necessarily, especially because he was acquitted. So I think she should save that all the dissing and just focus on making great music because she comes out with great hits. So I think she should focus on that a little bit more instead of just dissing. You know what I mean? It doesn't even make sense. Both of them are very popular in their career in what they do. And I don't think she should home in on dissing. I don't think she should be the dissing type. I think she should just make great music and just kind of ignore the BS. That's just me.
Okay, well,
that's just me.
All
right. I'm just saying.
All right.
A lot of things are surfing on the internet right now. I'm not going to get to one particular thing, but the troll is back. 6ix9ine is popping up in different type of interviews, saying a whole bunch of outlandish things, and he went on academics saying that Pop Smoke and Nipsey Hussle and King Von ain't gangsta because they got caught lacking, which I think is crazy for someone who went snitching to say that these people who, may they rest in peace, you know what I mean, may have been caught outside in these streets, but rest in peace to Pop Smokes. He shot back. You feel what I'm saying? He took out some people. He went out kind of like Scarface to me. So Pop Smoke to me was, you know what I mean, and his music is a trillion times better than whatever 6ix9ine ever produced ever. So I mean, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's my statement. I'm not even gonna say allegedly. I just know that's a fact. And whatever new project he comes out, I hope is as good as whatever he's trolling right now, because all these interviews, to me, I don't even want to waste time even listen to them, because the amount of trash that might come out of that. I'm ready for good music, and if he's gonna troll someone, I want to do it with his music being as good as it once was, but I don't think he can never get back to that level, especially when he just came.
With the same people anymore, so.
We just came out of. So that's what I believe. But
okay,
I think we should get into our number 5 top song. I'm looking at the time right now. We should get to our top 5 song before 5.
Okay.
I mean, we might just do it throughout the whole show, but
we're just gonna keep playing. All right, I got you.
But let's go to number 5. Big shout out to Nerve Boy Just. You see the hoodie I got on right now. Song's called Lost, all platforms. Number 5, Lost.
lost. We will see better days, bright skies and sun rays. We'll make it through it, I'm on it. Had a bad day, guess I'll shake it off. I got tough skin, guess it ain't enough. Trying to find my way and I still get lost. Yeah, I know my way, but I still get lost. But I'll shake it off. I got tough skin, guess I ain't enough. Trying to find my way and I still get lost. Yeah, I know my way and I still get lost. Had a bad day, guess I'll shake it off. I got tough skin, guess it ain't enough. Trying to find my way and I still get lost. Yeah, I know my way and I still get lost. But I'll shake it off. I got tough skin, guess I ain't enough. Trying to find my way and I still get lost. Yeah, I know my way and I still get lost.
Number 4, Naughty Knots, Round 2 Productions, Homicide. Hey, yo, Smith, run that back! Number 4, Naughty Knots, Round 2 Productions, Homicide.
About getting the drink on, got chicks on the ding dong, cause we sing so. Couldn't track that's fact, we all can agree on. You ain't doing nothing, better pack and just be gone. Peace out, be out, you getting the picture. Don't let the wood hit you with a good lost split chick and get rough. Damn, 2 chicks to get 6 swipes, I'm pissed up in the truck, getting my sick dog.
Whoa! We only got it here. It's not on all platforms. Get it right. Big shout to Round 2 Productions and Glock 9. You never disrespect. Naughty.
Round table. Smoke some drunk, get drunk till I'm high, get nice till I pass out. Wake up, back out, and then gotta go going for the plat now. Rap sick rack down, but the cash out, got my stash in the glass house in my greenhouse, where I put my greens out. Boo and each time, go deep for the trees down, got different blends, different emails. See how we just chilling out and about, getting the drink on, got chicks on the ding dong, cause we sing so. Couldn't track that's fact, we all can agree on. You ain't doing nothing, better pack and just be gone. Peace out, be out, you getting the picture. Don't let the wood hit you with a good lost split chick and get rough. Damn, 2 chicks to get 6 swipes, I'm pissed up in the truck, getting my sick dog. Whoa. I'm just bugging dough on the low, getting dough, yo, from Joe's interviews, promos, and photos, logos, features, solos, won't stop on go, no go, ain't hearing nigga, that we just like so, on the low, and it's so ho, with your hoe, I'm a pogo cold, that's a no, or yes, children on that track, try breathless, no heart attack, no stress test, chicken chest, get his necklace, that's next shade, I'm bugging, that's reckless, I've wrecked it, that's fake, I check it, 1, 2, mic checker, I'm playing chess, you playing checkers, say with your chest, play dressed up, you Alexa, who the best up, time flick like Rick, play now, yo, funny ass shit, honey hall, beats on my beat, mighty ground, body hard, you know you in charge, get your world, hell, you go, girl, money more.
Cole, you stupid.
And you know what time it is. You now into the spicy hour. So we still doing top 5 outrageous things we see on the internet. We still doing a lot of top 5 things. It's just
top 5 everything.
It's top 5 everything. I don't care if it's before 5, at 5, after 5. It's still.
It's all 5.
It's all 5s.
Got 5 on it.
Yeah, I got 5. It's like how spicy can you get? There's only the 5th level. That's it. There's only 5 levels of spice.
5 levels of spice.
It's like damn, Chipotle, holy shit,
yeah.
This is hot, and then damn, this is spicy.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's I'm pretty sure that's 5.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's 5.
That sounds like 5.
That's 5.
Yeah.
So. We left off with 6ix9ine doing a whole bunch of like trolling on the internet,
which he's always done.
We agree if he's not putting out music to support the trolling, then he should just. In the words of a man,
I don't agree with
Don
that at
Marco.
all. To be
he
honest,
should get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah, personally, I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
I don't care about any of his trolling. I mean, like this be.
Trolling.
I don't think we should be giving 6ix9ine any
attention.
Any attention.
He's just a kid looking for attention.
And the way he's going about it is, I don't agree with it. So it is what it is. So
it is what it is.
I don't have to pay attention. I can change the channel. That's the great thing about being adult ourselves.
What Jay said, if you don't like me, please fast forward. Don't pay me no mind.
Yeah.
All right, so we at the 5. Let's give out some shout outs. Big shout out to Ron used to be Sasso and the little hip hop shop located down in South Orange. Sasso right now is in the Poconos.
Yeah.
Sasso.
Yeah. Bringing
used
the
to be
Sasso.
Ron. He used to be Ron.
Well, he's Sasso now.
He's Sasso now.
He's Sasso now. Yeah.
And big shout out to Roundtable, 90 Knots, Glock 9. Yeah. He would never disrespect.
Never disrespect. He's not that type of guy.
Big shout out to them Harlem boys. Kevin King.
Hey. It's good,
King
Kev.
No So.
Yeah, if you ain't know so, now you know so.
A.K.A. Baby Jesus. A.K.A. he was a guest on the show.
Yeah.
A.K.A. Secret Caller.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
It's not a secret, it's real.
Shout out to Triple D. And all them Harlem boys. Shout out to Rule Reezy.
It's good out there.
Nah, man.
It's good out in them streets.
Alive and in effect.
Yeah.
Shout out to, you know the vibes.
Yeah.
Jay Blends. You know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What up, Blends?
He stay in these streets.
Hey. Who's in the building?
Look who's in the building.
Yeah.
Big news.
Yeah.
New braids.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a fly individual.
Come on.
Yeah, you look good. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's good to...
Big business just walked in.
Yeah, that's what we gonna call him. Big business. I like that.
Big business. You like that?
I like that. That's actually a better. Yeah. I was about to. We don't call people by their government. We try not to around here.
Yeah. Now, once you get a nickname, it's forever.
That's you. Yeah. So
I gave you like a correct name today, and you were like, "That's not what."
I don't know who this is. Who are you speaking of? Yeah.
What do you speak of, Jon Snow?
Yeah. You know, all we do is.
All right. So that's number 2, right? So number 3 has to be a combination of like I've been seeing a whole bunch of police officers.
I don't
videos.
like that. I don't like that. Yeah. Oh.
So we're gonna just give the whole NYPD just like number 3 of like they're wilding on the internet. Number 1.
While they wilding.
Number 1.
Tell them while they wilding.
There's this one guy arrested a 10-year-old for chips. Number 2, we had this little Spanish cop, right? And she was just chiefing the whole blizzy. What? She was like, "I'm gonna smoke this whole thing."
I don't like to group those two things together. I don't
think
she was wilding at all.
And I just read that New Jersey police officers are able to smoke weed.
Well,
and still have their job.
Well, you know now that they're opening the dispensaries on the 21st.
And a little something like we do our top 5. If you didn't know, now you know.
Yeah.
A little something extra we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're opening. They're opening. I said they're opening dispensaries. You can literally their recreational weed sales will now be starting on the 21st, the day after 420, which is
we're gonna drop 5. You didn't know. Another you didn't know is Uber has lifted their mask mandate.
Well, that was a federal.
Well, if you didn't know,
now you know.
I got into my Uber today. He was like, "Hey, man, you can just take off your mask."
Yeah.
I was like, "Cool." I'm gonna leave it on though till his ride's over.
Yeah, they voted to lift the travel, the CDC ban on traveling on the planes and stuff. So now that's not a requirement anymore.
It's not a requirement.
It's more
but you still need a PCR and you still need to get all this insurance.
Yeah.
But you don't have to wear a mask.
But
don't worry.
We
need $500 in additional things, but you don't need to wear your mask.
Don't worry about that mask. Though.
I don't understand what the logic comes in.
It's not necessary.
I don't understand what the logic comes in at all, Sway.
Well, if you die, you're covered.
You covered somehow.
That's how that's why you that's what the insurance is for.
I mean,
you don't get insurance for free. You pay for your insurance.
You don't get insurance for free.
You pay for your insurance.
You got to pay for what you.
Unfortunately, it's very expensive.
Yeah, man. I'm just looking at the article again. It's like, yo, a judge allegedly got caught smoking weed. I mean,
well, the cop.
The cop.
Well, I don't think it's what. Now, okay, I resent you saying that all the cops are wild. I think out of all of them, she was the one that wasn't wilding the most. I think she was doing a great thing as opposed to beating a nigga ass.
Okay,
I think smoking some weed in the corner over there.
I'm not. Yo, listen.
She was cute.
This is
a smoke with her.
This is why it's a wild moment because she was smoking. Like she wasn't like outside. You know when you hit the blunt and you think like you're not
she was
in
looking
public.
Around. That's great about
it.
Or
you're not in public.
Yeah.
Like you ever try to take drugs and you think you're not in public,
I understand
but you are in the public eye.
I understand the
and you're like, yo, I cannot change this face. This is my hot face.
I understand.
I had a situation happen like that this weekend.
Yeah.
I ingested some drugs.
Okay. Right.
Right. And then you can't get unhigh once you.
Right. I mean, yeah, they're doing what they do. Right?
Yeah, and I was like, oh man. My partner was like, you gotta change your face. I said, how? I can't change this face. This it's gonna be my face for 4 hours.
This is my high face. Yeah,
I can't change it. I can't change it.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
But I ended up feeling better. And big shout out. I went to one of the biggest tourist attractions in New York City at the time right now. I went to the Color Factory, which was a dope experience. And if you haven't gone, I would definitely recommend going.
Y'all should go.
You should go.
You should enjoy yourself.
You should go.
Yeah. And you might get the chief with a cop outside if we over there. So
she might just pass you the L.
You know, and listen, she was, like I said, man, she was a cutie, bro. Like, why would you not want to? I'll smoke with her.
I mean, I'm just saying she just.
She don't gotta hide it from me, baby. You know.
I'm just trying to say she trying to act like she wasn't smoking. That's the wild part to me. She was looking like behind her, like someone was like, no one can see behind me. Yo, you're in a street view. You have a 360 view around you just because you're in a stoop.
She probably thought she was.
Listen, the same people they arrested, like, yo, they can't see us. She was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
She probably confiscated that. Like, yo, listen, I need this blizzy real quick.
She probably found somebody in that corner and smoked it.
That's why I said she's wild.
Get out of here.
Hey, get out of here.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna smoke this. I just confiscated it, and now I'm gonna smoke it.
Well,
coming to allegedly and alleged things being on the surface on the internet. Allegedly, Rory calls out Trey Songz for allegedly beating women and claims that he's worse.
He said he's
than
worse than
R. Kelly, who's currently incarcerated.
I haven't heard anything.
But you know, when Trey Songz was out, it was Mr. Steal Your Girl. So maybe he stole Rory's girl. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know who is Rory.
You think that's hating? Are you saying that's hating, or do you think
it could be a mix of hating because, you know, I haven't heard. I seen Trey Songz in movies.
So that means
great guy so far. No, I just, you know, from his body of work and from his touring.
What does that mean?
Like you don't no, I'm just saying during that longevity that he had, you didn't hear like a lot of stories like you heard of R. Kelly during that time. Like you're gonna come to this like kind of like afterwards right now. So I don't know if.
Well, the same thing. I would say the same thing was for Cosby.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of allegeds. It says allegedly.
A lot of allegeds. Allegedly.
I don't take this allegedly because like the women, see in all these other cases, women have came forward and said these things. Right now, it's
just this guy.
It's just this guy, this particular guguy. And Trey Songz is not for nothing was called Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah, not steal as in hit though. Like
no, yeah, he didn't steal her.
That's right. Well, that's what he's alleging. He's like, this guy is terrible. He
punched my chick and then he stole her from me.
I don't think that's what he meant when he said steal your girl.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Your girl.
Yeah, so I think maybe Trey Songz just probably had slept with this girl.
You think Trey Songz
or something like that, or his best friend, or someone who was close to him.
You think that's coming
it's
from
heartbreaking?
Hating?
Yeah.
You think it's coming from hating? Wow.
It has to be because, you know, when articles like that or things circulate.
He said it on a podcast. It was a interview, or like it wasn't a like he didn't write an article. He was talking. So I forget how the conversation came up. It was during the podcast. And that was his answer.
It's so. I mean, until we hear like these female side of the story, then I will go with a better judgment. But right now that I'm seeing is
okay. Well, I'm just gonna say this.
I would like to say Trey Songz is a gentleman. I would like to presume that he treats women correctly. I like to assume that to everyone.
You want to give everybody that.
I like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt before I say anything kind of like outlandish on
I fully
air.
understand.
You feel what I'm saying? So,
but
until I'm proven wrong. Yeah. We're gonna give Trey Songz the alleged, like, you know, his just due, like allegedly. Hopefully, this he doesn't have a story worse than R. Kelly. I don't think you can have a story worse than R. Kelly because he had like underage girls in his basement.
Yeah, but with that being said,
I mean, he called himself the Pied Piper.
Right.
I don't understand how no one knew this.
That was his thing. Age ain't nothing but a
He had a mask on.
He wrote that song.
He was like,
yeah.
Listen, okay.
But with that being said,
moving forward,
if anybody is afraid of Trey Songz, afraid of coming out because of Trey Songz' fame, which was the issue with Cosby and everybody else, don't be afraid to do so. But if there is no one out there, then don't believe anything.
Don't. Yeah, but I mean, all this is alleged, and
it's all alleged.
Hopefully, it is.
It's all alleged.
And moving forward with the next. Yeah. With the next article.
That was only number 3.
That was only number 3.
So it's got to be worse or better than that. I don't know with the next article.
I don't know if it's going to be worse or better right now. I don't think that they could be worse or better than allegedly be. That sucks. That sucks to be allegedly accused of something like that because
I understand.
You know, and you like to see, like, you know, from his formal partners if that was true or not.
All I'm going to say is if you don't know Trey Songz, don't assume that he's not a good person either, or a bad person. Don't assume anything about him.
Don't go off
not off of his music and what you see in movies. That's not.
I like to think so. Like that's
I understand what we would like to think, but we thought the same thing about Cosby.
I gave my general perception off of this.
At this point,
oh man, he seems like such a swell guy.
That is not a great place to gain perception of somebody. Oh, please don't promote that. I'm not saying don't promote that. Don't promote that. Hey, if he's nice in the show, he gotta be nice.
In real life. Why wouldn't he be nice?
It's called acting.
It's called acting.
He's good at his job.
He's a good actor.
That's why he's
a lot of these people are not good actors. So you like to like.
Nah, but like I said, yeah. But if it's not true, don't spread that rumor either.
Don't spread the rumor.
That's the point. Don't be talking shit about shit you don't know. If it's not true, don't say it.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. So we leave you with an article and and a little advice.
Number 4.
Number 4. Whoa, that was a lot. That was a lot to process.
3, not really, man. You gotta talk. We have nothing's off limits, man.
Nothing off limits.
We have real conversations with our
real conversation with real people.
Yeah, man.
In real time.
That's real stuff we need to talk about. Sometimes things really need to be said, though, Blake. Sometimes we just gotta say things. So, you know how everybody's like, I thought you knew. I thought you knew too.
I thought you knew as well. Let me tell you something what I thought.
Well, guess what? Now you know because I know I said it. How about that? Now I know you know. I'm not gonna think you know. That's what we just gotta do. That's what we do out here. Now you know. Yeah, if you ain't know so, now you know so.
If you didn't know, let's go into our number 3.
I didn't even know. Oh shit. Okay.
Number 3 for our top 5. No. I figure I'd bring it in like that a little bit.
That's what she said.
And big shout out to check-in. Big shout out to Miss Mina Mendoza, the Queen of Spice. You can catch her tomorrow between 4 and 6. Back to Spice and Sice. Shout out to my boo. And let's go to number 3. Casavasa said, Do 973. And the Prince of the City. They got over 100,000 views. Casavasa said, all platforms, watch the video today. Smith, tranquilo.
Tell me what you're gonna do. Your body is speaking a foreign language. I'm trying to get close to you. Your body is burning, it's something dangerous. Yeah. She a freak when she whine. Dice que conmigo lo baila. Que le ponga la son que le encanta. Yo que apunto y no fallo. The way you move that ass make me smile. Shorty movie close, I follow. Somos víctimas de los tragos.
What you going through when I touch you? The way you looking in my eye, wanna fuck you. Oops, I ain't mean to be too open, but yeah, I'm trying to get you wet like the ocean. Your last man boring, you lacking the fun. Got 9 lives, I'ma kill the cat with my tongue. Body vibrations, skin so amazing. Ass on point, I even love the way it's tasting. What you going through when I make a move on it? Always on point, not the type to snooze on it. Take me on tour, introduce me to your culture. I'm all in, down for whatever, like a vulture. Shorty hella bad, think I found the best one. But if it don't last, on to the next one. Ass right there, nah, it ain't hard to find it. Got a nigga stuck by the way you find it.
Cuando yo me pegue a tu piel, lo tomo adicto a empezar. ¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Qué va a hacer? Cuando yo me pegue a tu piel, lo tomo adicto de placer. Dime, ¿qué va a hacer? Baby, sit that thing right here. No, I got some things I wanna say to you. Come and whisper in my ear. No, I got some things I wanna do to you. Baby, can you read my mind? I ain't tryna waste your time. Thinking we should fall in line. I need your body next to mine. You different. Special is an understatement, you kinda vicious. Step down in them hills looking delicious. Just by you alone, I'm granting my 3 wishes. Soft touch on your shoulders. After we roll up, you roll over. You my destiny child, I'll be your soldier. Singing like I'm Neo, my baby, just come closer. ¿Qué vas a hacer? Cuando yo me pegue a tu piel, lo tomo adicto a empezar. ¿Qué va a hacer? tatuaje en tu espalda. Me saqué un truco de la manga así con calma. No te late y corre espalda. Esta noche nada falta. Yeah. Y si me dices que te encanta, nos vamos para el Airbnb. Que ahora ya las ganas son tantas. Creo que tengo un vicio de ti. Burn it up. Girl, make it hot like the roof is on fire. Sigue bailando, que hoy no nos vamos hasta que el sol salga.
Regular shit.
Go Summer. Rowdy. 973 Bricks. Rowdy. Big shout out to my homie Rowdy.
Please, people, don't get the shit.
Golden Summer. Available on all platforms. Number 2. Rowdy. Golden Summer. Available on all platforms.
Hey, Rowdy.
As Bricks?
Rowdy. And the summer shit. Please, people, don't get the shit confused. I'm from a city where some bodies don't even hit the news. Some pieces of the puzzles where you gotta search for clues. The gram got these niggas switchy, all they do is pick and choose. Same shoes, different size, same suit, same mind with different ties. Same family, but live two different lives. Some support, some supply. All you running, all you riding, cause to tell the truth, ain't no point in hiding. Just know they gon' light you up. And your right hand man taking money just to line your ass up. And that shit hit different when they tie your ass up. Had you swimming with the fishes and you can't swim back up. But it's deep if we both bleed, if we both get cut. Rest in peace to all the people watching down on us. And free all my niggas said they time is up. And people always cross you, make it tough to trust. I tell you, I had it hard enough, so I just smartened up. And then I parted up, and now it's endless summer. For 100 summers, trying to stack 100 commas. Can't get a pack if you got a fucking 100 runners game. Trying to stack 100 commas, can't get a pack if you got a fucking 100 runners game. 400 summers, trying to stack 100 commas, can't get a pack if you got a fucking 100.
Back to the mission, wishing that niggas didn't prolong. I get the clicking, ticking like I'm cutting the stove on. Water bit different, temperature hot enough to ball something. Best in the city, I'm the nigga that they call on. Live from the gutter, fresh out the dungeon, bitch it's me, ho. Nobody guarding these shots, just looking like free throws. I'm the new voice on the block, they speaking through me though. Informing the cops, toleration is a 0. How you gon' start it like that? Watch how I finish it, different bitch to play the same role. Ain't talking that Vivian, me and Broski had the same goal. I saw the bigger pic, cause how you gon' quit when this young nigga killing shit? That's a bad move. Sad songs get sung, settling, so the cash rule. Tig in his tip top shape, that's a bad move. But I'ma stay cool and do what I gotta do. Only thing I wanted was a little bro, I'm proud of you. But I'ma save face and no longer save hate. Even ways take you different ways to the same place. Watch a nigga 9 to 5 it and try to walk straight off the hit it with the bait to that bitch gain weight. In a different type of space, in a different type of race. But my power's still black, cause that's the one that I embrace. Went from stashing in the shoebox to banking that chase. And my summer illness, so you pussies gotta
crack
wait.
a nigga egg, trying to get over easy. We the ones pulling capers, so you know we greasy. Pop 5 in the feds, so I know he need me. I've been going through some shit, I swear you won't believe me. I would never fold unless I'm washing my clothes. No stressing out about no hoes. I'm thinking about reaching goals. Fuck a bitch. I ain't doing laundry, but nigga, I'm dropping lows. You can never harm me, cause nigga, I got the pole. I ain't never ran from a nigga, never told on a nigga, never froze on my niggas. I'm a soldier, my nigga. I go for my niggas. Keep it low for I expose on you niggas. Come here. 6th grade I started selling the piff, cause I just wanted money and a hell of a bitch. They say the more you practice, then the better you get. But I was practice trapping, I had cheddar to get. It's like this, I ain't trying to be no broke nigga, no joke nigga. Cause when your hands itch, it make you wanna choke niggas. And it do damage when I let it blow nigga. Let me set the record straight. I ain't never show no love that was fake. If it's food on my plate, then we straight. Man, I grew around some apes. Man, I grew around some apes. Yeah. Reminiscing about my niggas that we lost. I be tripping dope in the swisher making me cough. They might just be listening, be 50 on them cars. I grew up different, I was meant to be a boss. Yeah. This shit, like, we ain't letting none of our summers in. We ain't letting none of our funds. Man, so we just trying to run it up. Y'all here?
Me gusta mucho. And we are back. That was number 2. Yeah. We are still talking about top 5 articles that I have seen surfacing the internet. And they tell me World Star and Facebook is not a reliable sources. Yeah. My ass.
That's it. That's why they're definitely reliable. Facebook and World Star.
That's where I get all my information from. If it's not breaking on,
it's very true.
If it's not surfacing on that, I don't know what it's surfacing on. Yo, rest in peace to
DJ K Slay, man. Radio pioneer, one of the gods. You want to talk about drama? That's the drama king.
That's the drama king. Yo, I didn't even know COVID was still out there, like just choo choo.
Yeah, it's ain't nobody say, but I think he's been.
Yo, mandates are being lifted and everything. So, it's just like it's just heartbreaking and it's hard to hear, especially that we're going back to some type of normalcy and like our the mask mandates are being lifted and you feel more secure. Then you feel like you see one of these greats go through something like that. So it's definitely
it's still out there,
it gives you time to think and just be like be thankful for life in another day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, there's been a new thing that's been surfacing the internet around here, and it's like, a lot of people have been giving back to the community. Mm-hmm. They say all heroes don't wear capes.
That's right.
Okay? Some of them
do things
are bartenders like myself who've served like 40 shots to any flight that's been delayed at least twice to any customer in Terminal B.
You call yourself a hero?
I call myself a hero.
No, I'm not saying you're not. I like to tell you that was mad low key. You could be a bartender, kind of like me,
myself,
like myself,
who serves
just people,
little shots of joy. I got a lot of compliments today. Shout out to all the customers.
That was smooth,
especially the ones who tuned in. Like, yo, man, I'm on the radio. Sure, you are, guy.
All right,
you're ridiculous. You're just a bartender.
You're on the radio.
You're on the radio. Tip that man.
He's going above and beyond.
If you left your bag probably at the bar, I done took it to your gate.
Yeah.
Credit cards, anything like that. I always take it back. I'm a pay it forward type of gentleman.
You are a sweetheart.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like who likes to start off their vacation without their Amex or without their debit card? You go down to Santo Domingo like, oh my God.
Well, I mean, you don't want to start your vacation like that.
You don't want to start your vacation like that.
By the end of your vacation, you wish you did, though. But,
you're like, oh my God.
What was
coming to servicing on the top second thing on the internet is, there's a lot of giving back right now. A lot of people are giving back to the community, giving back to homeless people. There was a person who gave Jordans to this homeless man. Big shout out to that person. Big shout out to the person who gave haircuts to homeless people.
Yeah.
But the wildest and most get back thing I seen on the internet was this guy takes this homeless guy, he buys him a new outfit, cleans him up, and he's like, I'm gonna take you out for the night.
Yeah.
And he took the homeless man to a strip club. Now I didn't get to see the whole extent of the video. I just seen like the article.
Yeah.
And I saw the beginning where he gets him cleaned up.
Yeah.
And then it's automatically like he's living his best life.
Yeah.
Like,
that's great. If you haven't,
and it's crazy because you think you're homeless, you want to say some of those singles for food. He just blew the money he just gave him and shit. I don't know if it was a good or bad thing.
I can get with that later, but
yeah, and the article's like all heroes don't wear capes.
Yeah,
some of them just help homeless people go to strip clubs. So I was like, yo, what kind of article was this?
Pay for his lap dance.
Pay for his lap dance.
Would you take a homeless man to the strip club?
Would I take a random homeless man to a strip club? 100%. No.
Never not. Definitely not.
Number one. Number two, I'm not even going to strip clubs like that. I'm not just driving around like, hey.
Like experience for both of y'all. Like, hey, I was going to go to the strip club for a long time.
I was going to a strip club. Come on.
You know what I should take with me? Is a homeless guy.
I'm going to take this homeless guy.
I haven't been to a strip club in a while. I'm sure this homeless guy hasn't been to a strip club.
The dope part is that he got this guy cleaned up. Kind of like this new outfit.
Well, they wasn't going to let him in like that. Not with this homeless guy. Can my friend come in? No.
I guess he had to.
Yeah, it's kind of part of the whole thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's dope, but yes, you kind of needed to. Once he got to the door, could you mind if me and my friend come to the strip?
Does he have ID? Well, he lives on the street.
Yeah, he's on the street, sir.
You want to have to check his face for facial recognition.
Yeah,
see if he's in your system here.
You got a scanner or something.
Got a scanner?
Yeah, like retinal. He's just here for a drink and a lap dance. So.
That's all I think he's here for.
Yeah.
I asked him if he wanted a sandwich.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo, because, like, yo, think about the things you offered homeless people before. Like, hey, man, can I just get you something to eat? And I'm like, nah, I don't want something to eat. I want some of this money so I can get drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't say it like that. But that's you know. You look at them like this, like, you want a sandwich, buddy? Huh?
I want to cast aspersions on all homeless folks. But that seems to be the
I see someone try to offer, like, hey, man, I get you, like, a pizza. And over here, and the guy was like, oh, okay. He sat down and he waited for this guy to finish his whole conversation. I saw it. I was like, yo, look at this guy. He's just going to wait. He's going to wait until this guy's done with his conversation because he's like, oh, yeah, you going to buy me a pizza? You don't want to give me money? Okay. You going to get your debit card? I'll wait. And he waited, and it was mad uncomfortable because the dude thought he was just going to walk away. Nah, buddy. I caught that in South Orange. I was waiting for I was coming out the bank. And I just, like, I waited, I looked up, and I was like, yo, this homeless guy right here is asking me for money, and I act like I didn't speak English. Oh, no,
that's not me, Bobby. That's not me.
Yo.
That's not me.
Anytime people ask me for anything, I'm just like,
no,
what? Okay. Like, especially, like if
that's your first response?
Yeah, like sometimes I don't even respond. Sometimes I just keep, like I'm the type of person who acts like their headphones are always on.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah. If I'm doing errands, like, I don't like to be. But if I'm working, I'm like the sweetheart. I'm like, get whatever you need. You know, the thing is, like, we know gets me, like it's like Tony, the mothers and kids. Oh man, you need some help?
No.
See someone with a kid.
No.
You know, with the carriage, you gotta help them come downstairs or whatever.
Help the moms. Help the single
open
moms.
the door.
So the mom just out there by herself. Yeah.
Yeah. You do stuff
whether she's
like
single
that.
or not. Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter because
it don't matter. Just help the moms.
Yeah, you can't. That carriage is coming down by itself. You gotta help. You know what I mean? It's like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah. Be a mensch.
You gotta be a gentleman. Okay. So that was some outlandish things I seen on the internet, and then the number one thing that I seen coming about was two things, and they both revolve around 50 Cent's Instagram because he is the king of trolls. So we started off with 6ix9ine, who started trolling. But no one does trolling.
Well, 6ix9ine didn't start trolling.
He became, I guess.
I would think 50 was doing some good trolling before.
Oh yeah,
before
100%. Well, he learned kind of from 50. So
he probably said, "See, I see what you're doing."
So big shout out to Fifth.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, big shout out to Fifth, the number one troll of all trolls. You know what I mean? He has two trolling. What was a daily double for two for top 5 stories? Is what is 50 Cent trolling about today? Yeah, and he was trolling about 2 trending topics that came up recently. Number one, if you haven't seen it, you gotta go turn the pages of World Star in there. Benzino.
It's all in World Star.
Benzino gets in some altercation, I guess, with his baby mother, and he was got caught cheated on, and they called the cops, and he gets arrested, and there's a whole ordeal. And 50 had to definitely post this embarrassing clip of him getting arrested. And he's like, all I've done for you. Caught Benzino with the awkward crying face. And that man's pain is deep. Yeah. But I guess it was a cheating story. Nothing new to the media. Nothing new that happens.
Niggas cheat.
But
they do.
And it was just Benzino, man.
Cheating ass niggas.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, you snitched on me. And it's messed up because I can't believe this body cam footage just instantly got just thrown out the internet. Like, this guy must have sold this.
Yeah, I'm sure.
After over 500,000 views is definitely something that got sold.
You got to hook up.
Yeah, something got sold because that's how doesn't surface anywhere. And she was like, yo, you were smashing the windows in my car that he probably bought. And again, man, unfortunate to see Benzino like this. Last time I saw him this bad was when Eminem dissed him a few years ago.
Was that a few years ago?
A few years ago, yeah. It was like a decade ago.
That's a little bit more. It's a little bit more than a few. I was about to say,
a decade. Decade and that. A decade.
I know it's a few to us, but
yeah.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Benzino like that in a decade, then do we need to see Benzino?
I mean, at least he's still in shape.
That's what else she doing.
And then the number one thing trolling, shout out to Hove for giving us a great for for providing us with a great halftime performances the last few years as he's been running the music. Yeah. Run the music for the halftime show for the NFL.
Thank you.
But we're saying that it was surfaced on Nori's Drink Champs, an interview with Snoop, that allegedly that 50 wasn't supposed to perform at the Super Bowl. It was only Eminem. Mm-hmm. And then Eminem was like, yo, I'm not performing without my man's Fifth. And then Dre was like, I'm not performing with my man Snoop. And then Jay had it like,
he ultimately he okayed it.
He okayed it at the end, which
they were always on the show.
You know what I mean? Which is, you know, listen. I'm gonna say a few things, yo. I'm gonna just talk something real early, because it's that time. You think, as a rapper, right? You go against my man Hove. You throw some shots. You think Hove is gonna just forget about this years later? You think, yo, Hove is about them dollars. He doesn't care about 50 cents. Okay. He didn't care about it then. He didn't care about it now. And I feel like it was a statement that, you know, kind of gets overthrown, and people kind of feel themselves like, yeah, man, he wasn't even gonna put me perform the best song in the Super Bowl. I'm like, yeah, I get it, bro. I get it. Yo, 50, great artist, great producer, great director, great ear when it comes to music. You know what I mean? Definitely, when he came through, took the whole music scene on fire. 50 had the ball. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, he was the biggest thing in music at the time. I get it. Yo, and he could troll. He has all right to troll, bro. But when it comes to say this, yo, like, yo, I hate when it comes to small trolling like this. It was like, yo, come on, man. Like, really? You got the chance to perform. You wasn't in your best shape to perform anyway, to be out here talking all out loud. Like, yo, I wasn't even supposed to perform. Is that why you had your tank top on, my guy? You know what I'm saying? I mean, 50's a big dude, bro. He's a big dude. He works out.
He's been doing this.
But when you make fun of like people like Busta Rhymes who gain weight and who's big, and Dre and all these other people,
they're still pretty cut, don't you? I mean, Busta's already a big.
I mean, 50 made fun of him, and then Busta had to lose weight.
Okay.
That's you know what I mean? Busta was like, because remember he fell off stage. He was so fat at one point, he fell off stage. Shout out to Busta.
That's true. Yeah, shout out to Busta after that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Nah, but Busta's one is a legend. I'm not saying nothing. Listen, nothing's wrong with that. Yo, I am victim to that same thing. Yo, I was 175 pounds 40 episodes ago. You know what I mean? I'm something like 240 now. I get it. If anybody gets it, it's me. Only reason I'm talking about it is because I lived it, baby.
You get big.
You get big quick.
You get big. It happens.
It takes a few months.
It happens.
It takes a few months to change real quick. But with that being said, that's one of the
no, I get it.
Top 5 crazy stories, and just talking about like just relationships in general. It's just kind of crazy to see all those things unwind down to unfortunate events. Unfortunate events.
Lemony Snickets.
Wow.
A series of 5 unfortunate events.
5 fortunate events that are in the media surfacing right now.
Yeah.
So now that we got those out the way, we got number 2. We can hit them with number 1.
Yeah, as I say, I think we're number 1 now.
Yeah, we're number 1.
I think we made
number
it to
1 song for our top 5 for today.
Okay. Let's get it down. Boring.
Rich Lewis and Boring, Sunday Drive. Easy.
Shout out to Nito, HGM, you know what it is.
Slick with the pen and pad, nice with the punchlines. Told my plug I need to eat, said it's lunchtime. On the block, bobbing, weaving the cops to get mine. I can't stop, that trap money be tax free. Shit, it's the best if you ask me. I used to pick up then drop off like a taxi, I did it all. I used to flip them burgers too, until I realized what that crack could do. I was up 6 in the morning pitching like what it do. Kept the block jumping like when it's traffic on 22. Man overboard, seasick, yacht club, the crew. Then a hustler getting money, need what it do. Grove in 19th, that's where it started at. Trying to survive in the jungle, some of us ain't built for that. Running your lips in the hood, man, you get killed for that. Young boy, you only 15 and got a couple straps. It's just a Sunday drive. And you know we got that 5. It's just a Sunday drive. And you know we smoking 5. It's just a Sunday drive. And you know we getting high. It's just a Sunday drive. Pop this in your whip and ride. Rich, I'm back with a another one. Bori with a Dutch hat, I'm about to roll another one. Let's take a drive down the 1 and 9 and spark the vine. Take it back like Skady 80 from 5'9". You only fan me if you remember that. Poppies came to the car like what's poppin'? My Jersey cats, the G-Dub. Seen a lot of Dutch guts on the ride back to Jersey. We always spark 4 blunts. Ha ha ha. Back to the bars, I'm not locked up. Get it? Bars locked up in 24 hours. Watch how I intercept the internet. No Revis, I want the green like I played for the Jets. Yes, this rapping thing is no sweat. My first steps put this trash in a perfect plex. The worst connect is the one who ain't worth the connect. First to the death like David when he took the life's respect.
It's just a Sunday drive, drive, drive. And you know we got that 5, 5, 5. It's just a Sunday drive, drive, drive. And you know we smoking 5, 5, 5. It's just a Sunday drive, drive, drive. And you know we getting high, high, high. It's just a Sunday drive, drive, drive. Pop this in your whip and ride.
You know what time it is. We in the spicy hour right now. We named some top 5 articles that are surfing around the internet right now, but what's also surfing around, we got to give some honorable mentions coming in.
I like when you mention things honorably.
Honorably. We just got told about certain things now.
We do things with honor.
We do things with honor
and
integrity and say things like, this allegedly happened.
Make it alleged.
Make it alleged.
Yeah.
Because it gets a little slack.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm ready.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that we are.
So allegedly, Black China's going to court with the Kardashians over.
It's not alleged.
They're going to court.
They're going to court.
Yeah,
I know that is true.
Yeah, that is true. They're going to court.
They're going to court.
And allegedly, it's due to the fact that her show with Rob, there was. It felt like the Kardashians took away from their show.
They think it was taking elements. Apparently, they think there were elements of their show that they were taking. And
what brings me to this, because I'm looking at you and I'm like, yo, there's a show that was a spinoff and practically bitten off of the Kardashians, which is called Rob in China, which came from the birth titty of the Kardashians.
Right.
And now you're going to sue them for copying or taking away from your show because you're the less favorite Kardashian. Let's keep it real, man.
Yeah, okay.
Number one, and number two. Okay. I'm gonna say this. You know what I mean? Allegedly, we're talking about feelings and stuff like that. Yo, Black China, like that show wasn't that good. Number one. Number two, you treated Rob badly. No one wanted to see that. He was going like through depression, and you're over here still texting Tyga.
Yeah.
And doing all sorts of allegedly loose things.
Uncouth.
And you talk this man down who was going through depression. No one wants to see that spiral down, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, people love to see drama.
Yeah.
You know, they tune in for the drama.
People love drama.
You know, they love it.
So one of the best things
they want to see
in life is drama.
But this was like it's like a snuff film almost of emotions. It's like, yo, let me just
snuff film of emotion.
Yeah,
an emotional snuff film.
Yeah. I was like, yo, no one wants to see that, man.
They don't.
I'm sorry, Blac Chyna.
They don't.
Your story was a hard reach, and I'm glad that they got their money when it happened. And, you know, do I think they deserve more money? No.
More money, Kobe Bryant.
More money, Kobe Bryant. No. No. I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
It's not one of your beliefs.
It's the Kardashians, bro. It's the Kardashians.
They got enough. It's done.
I think they were one of the first people to do this, you know, welcome to the real life type deals. So I'm taking away from them. You're a spinoff.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, when you're a spinoff, you shouldn't be talking about biting.
Yeah, that is facts.
Yeah, if the majority of your material is from another source, shouldn't that be talking about?
Don't be talking about biting.
I need more, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. Don't tell them they owe you.
Yeah. I think you owe the Kardashians a little bit.
If anything, if it wasn't for them,
especially because their last name was kind of attached to your whole series.
Yeah, that was kind of
just saying.
Just one.
Just lean in there with a bit of, you know.
Yeah.
Just saying. Anyway, moving forward with
don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah, moving forward with just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying. A lot of articles again revolving around the smack heard around the world. Big Willie, aka this man used to be my favorite father figure of the whole world. But I was kind of disappointed about his actions and disappointed how everything's kind of unfolded. Yeah. Because you know, listen, I believe in standing up for your woman, protecting, you know, your queen and doing all these things. But again, it was two legends who got caught in this, and a nice, you know, going backstage and roughing someone up.
Was that protection?
See, I don't think it was.
I'm with Charlamagne on that.
Yeah. I believe no one in that particular setting was protected by their feelings, nor
nobody was in danger.
Everyone went off of high intensity emotions, and I don't know. You know, they could have been under the influence of something themselves. You know what I'm saying? Take a little something or a lot of emotional abuse.
I get it.
And certain people snap when they have a lot of personal abuse. You don't know what was going on in the car right over there.
Right.
You know what I mean? He made a funny TikTok, hey, or he made a funny Instagram on how they're having a good time. Yeah. But then it's like, yo, are they really having a good time?
Yeah, I mean,
like,
that's 15 seconds
is what Instagram's portraying from these relationships actually real? Because like, it's not real life. I feel like the people who post the most are the people who are sometimes the most unhappiest in their relationships.
Well, you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny about that? Like, you know how we kind of have a distrust for what the government puts out because they control the narrative.
It's a distrust of
but it's the same thing for people in these relationships. You're in control of what you're putting out, so you want to sit there and just put this whole display of, oh, this is me and my baby, and you're not really happy. That's on you, bro. That's on you. If that's what, okay, here's the thing. Here's my thing. A snap. When people say snap, I guess you can have a 5 to 10 minute blackout, maybe. I guess, but like, it was the stroll. It was the stroll. like
he walked away. Yo, the way he strolled out of there was made me, because he laughed at himself. He said, "I smacked him."
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, yo. And then what came from that was, you know, he retired from the academy, and then it went from him retired from the academy to representing lately that it was he's banned for 10 years. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well,
and then it took away from a lot of things that we were looking forward to.
How about the fact that he won an Oscar that night?
Well, it took away from that.
That should have been the biggest moment.
His first Oscar in like 30 years of him being in the industry.
That should have been the big moment.
And that should have been the biggest moment of the night.
Should have been that.
The most talked about moment of the night.
Should have been that.
But again, I didn't know what was wrong with the G.I. Jane 2 joke. I was like, yo, John, she's bald. And I was like, yo, Demi Moore was bald in that movie, and it was an empowering female movie at that.
The whole point.
And then people were like, no, John, that's not the point. I said, I get it, that's not the point, but yo, Demi Moore looked alright in that movie, bro.
Yeah,
it wasn't like she was. Yeah. It was like the target. Like, yo, she looked horrible.
Yeah, listen. Jada Pinkett.
Like she like it
to look out either. So like, she's
and she owns the look, and you know, certain people.
She walks around with it.
Certain people with certain styles of hair, whether it be because of health issues or not, or whatever style they choose.
Yeah.
I believe is a bold statement, and if you're making it work for you, and you make it look good. You know what I mean? You should feel confident in that. Only reason they're making fun of you at the point is because you are so confident about the way you look. I
didn't know it was off.
And the way you're dressed.
I didn't know it was out of bounds.
It was supposed to be a balanced joke, and it was supposed to be taken a little bit more on the chin.
Yeah.
On that. But needless to say, you know, then you got articles surfacing like, you know, she never wanted to marry Will. And then that she cried at her wedding, she never got over Pac.
But I was about to say, but that's not new. These articles did not surface. We've called her out on the
nothing is new, but like
on the Pac thing for a long time now.
Yeah, and it just sucks. You know what I mean? Like the kids were on board. Like, yeah, man,
she did love Pac.
She did love Pac.
I agree.
I wish Pac was my father.
Yeah, like
I don't care about this guy named Will Smith.
You know, okay, but that's okay. So to me, that's where the tragedy comes. No,
yo,
Will fucked up. Like I'm upset with him for this, but this whole situation.
You know what I would like to see? Like if he went through that, and she put the face, he smacked Chris Rock, right? And then instead of the article reading, Jada Pinkett disagrees with Will about this smack, where she was like, hey, listen, the smack would have been a little outlandish, but I stand with my husband. It should have been like that instead of like dividing it and saying like, yo, I don't agree with his actions, when the actions were caused by an emotion.
Well, you know, that was
they're
for you.
So
you got to.
I
would
would
like
like
more supportive.
Yeah,
seems more.
I would like to see a little bit more support on that side, just because she's been on the media in the last 5 years. Again, it hasn't been.
Where are you?
It hasn't been the great
where are you
depiction of Will Smith.
Fights for your girl? Where
Oh,
are you?
yeah,
Where are you?
I'm down. I feel like I'm like Ghostface Killer when he walks. You remember Wu-Tang Clan? He was like, "Yo, anybody look at my girl?
Yeah,
it's gonna be a problem here.
Yeah.
Better call the cops."
So you're
quick.
I'm
Big Willie and people out here smacking them open palms.
So you're quick to cause a fight, an actual violent encounter with someone.
You know what the problem with me is, yo? I'm like 240. So when I give a look to someone, they're like, "Oh,
yeah, you're
man.
big dude already." Yeah,
people don't kind of test that already.
Right. Yeah.
I'm kind of like grateful that I haven't been put in that position.
Right.
But I wouldn't be opposed to knocking someone out. You know, if I'm gonna give an open palm, you know what I mean? I wouldn't mind big willing someone. If they're not a peer of mine.
If your girl told you to go beat somebody up, you would go do that?
Probably. Like, yo, what they look like? What happened? Listen, you know
I
who,
just want to know.
You know who I resemble the most. You ever seen The Town? It's with Ben Affleck. I'm talking about Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah.
And Ben Affleck goes to his friend. He goes, "Yo, listen here. We're gonna beat up some people real quick. You can't ask me why. You can't ask me none of these questions, right?" He said, "But can I ask you one thing?" He was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, whose car are we taking?" Yeah. That's the energy I need right there. Yeah. Listen. My shorty comes up to me like, "Yo, listen, this guy disrespected me. He has to die." Yeah. I'm like, "Okay, where's this guy at?"
Yeah.
Let's go.
I gotta do this now. Yeah.
I'm more of like you know.
You'll ask what happened later.
Yeah, let the body hit the floor. Let God sort him out.
Right. Yeah. What did he do?
Yeah. Oh man. He asked you for extra ketchup.
He asked me. Yo.
Bastard.
Right. He did.
Like I think something like that shouldn't be outlandish. But I also don't think my partner will be like getting someone beat up for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
You would hope so.
I like to hope so.
I
just don't like this nigga. So I just said my man's to go beat him up.
Yeah, he told me. He asked me what time it was.
Hey, this guy asked me for my number. What?
Is that a beatable offense? If your girl asked for it, he asked me for his number, beat him up.
Beat him up.
But if she came to you and said, she asked me for my number, is that without asking you to beat him up?
Is he applying for a job?
Is he
at a store somewhere? Does he need help?
Is that eligibility for an ass whooping? There's a question.
Listen. I'm gonna tell him like this. What do you need my girl's number for when you got Google? What do you need to know that you can't find on the Google, my man?
I don't even know if that's a better.
Go call your. You would have asked if he was supposed to go ask your mother, B.
Yo, that's hilarious.
No, I'm just saying. When it comes to me,
well, look at my girl. You Google her, all right?
You Google.
Just like everybody else been doing when they stalk her, all right? Thank you.
Yeah, you can stalk her respectfully without
getting her phone number. Like,
without getting her phone number, B.
What's her gram?
Listen, I don't even shake hands with these dick beaters.
Shout to Doe.
Doe 973.
Yeah.
It's a 360 joke. Hope y'all got it and appreciated that. All right, yo, listen. I'm looking at the time.
Oh, man.
And it's so unfortunate that we're coming towards the end.
Unfortunate.
So unfortunate.
Series of unfortunate events.
Unfortunate events. This is the pre-roll. We were supposed to talk about a whole bunch of like stuff we're doing before 420.
Okay, before we forget to do this, and I don't know if you have the thing in front of you.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
No, because it's a big thing.
That's what she said.
Legal.
It's a penis joke.
But legal marijuana, recreational marijuana sales will be available, from what I understand, Thursday. And there will be multiple. There's about 12 different places that are giving out.
It's like Valentine's Day, the day after Valentine's Day. Like all weed is gonna be on sale.
Yeah,
super sale the day after.
Weed on sale after 420. But yeah, so that was we were supposed to cover that. But make sure there's multiple dispensaries. Please make sure you go look them up. Google. You can start to buy recreational weed for yourselves. Although I heard ounces may be up between like $300 to $500. So
I mean that's regular prices when you come to the streets. You get Zaza anyway. So I don't know what these dispensaries are offering that these street pharmacists can't.
Yeah.
But support your local streets.
Support local businesses. Yeah.
Support local businesses.
Right.
Support
Don't let these big corporates.
So listen. Don't let these Walmarts just come in your neighborhood and stop your favorite hustler from hustling.
Don't let that happen.
So shout out to Baby Jesus. Yeah. Shout out to Golden Aces. Shout out to D Nice. Shout out to all your local street pharmacists out here. You heard what I'm saying? Go support them too.
Actually, I think
420 is coming up.
I believe Golden Aces had a pre-roll event up down in
it's coming down. It's going to be in Harlem.
Tomorrow? Today?
It's going to be tomorrow.
And tomorrow, right?
Harlem, stand up. Them Harlem boys. King Noso. KB. Woo Weezy. Triple D. Your boy John Blaze, we the Harlem Boys. It's like the Backstreet Boys, but we from Harlem.
Bitch, I'm official.
We don't even sing.
Yeah.
We just smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, smoke weed all day.
On the stoop.
Hey,
You go pass. Hey, you pass it
every day.
Hey, who told you roll one, bro?
Why would you only roll?
Why you roll one, bro?
With the Harlem Boys.
With the Harlem Boys. We just smoke a lot of weed.
You know what's up.
Well, if you don't have street pharmacists, the stores will be open on Thursday, so I feel sorry for you tomorrow. But if you do have your local street pharmacist number, just know that 420 is tomorrow. And big news, you could catch us on the Bally Hour.
The Bally Hour tomorrow with Chief Bally and Big Boy Blue. What up? We can't wait.
Easy.
See y'all tomorrow.
Chief, what up?
Thank you for checking in.
This is where we do a bunch of shout-outs. Big shout-outs to everyone who tuned in. We love the support. A big shout-out to Ron, UCB Sasso. Shout-out to Elegant Designs. Shout-out to the Nutrition Shack. And the website is up right now.
That's right.
Shout-out to the Queen of Spice. Definitely tap in from 4 to 6 with Double Back Spice and Spice. Definitely tune in to the Bally Hour tomorrow with your boy Big John Blaze. Smith, some of the great ones going to be on there.
Can't wait.
A big shout out to the Wick. We appreciate y'all coming out with great music. And big shout out to you who are listening right now because we appreciate you. And we're saying this, just know life will knock you down. And just let you know it's our job to get back up. No one is going to get harder than life. You fall down 9, you get up 10, Smith. That's how winning is done. Facts. Doing the work. Consistently moving forward. Today, young kings and queens, we uplift each other. We don't point the finger at nobody and say, this is your fault. Today, we take accountability and we move forward, ladies and gentlemen. It's the best thing you give a person is time. And today was time well spent. Remember, you're supposed to be great. And leaving off with the great one, Smith's son.
Yo, Mac, I don't even
Mr. Connect the Dots himself, the verbal assassin.
Trying to get through this.
Max Jam Easy.
We'll make it work.
Smith.
Who you really know spit fire like I do? The fly dude, 1 foot taller than 5'2". My closet full of fly kicks like Ryu. My wallet said go ahead ball. Caillou. My crew, bunch of monsters like Kaiju who run amok, leave your body stuck in a bayou. Goodbye to all of my haters who try to see me dead. Y'all gonna see red like Pyro. Be like them crip strip tears, you cry blue. I ain't talking big shit here, cause if I do, my click quick to trip head trigger figure twitch is not a glitch. Think that clips for K since Y2. I flamethrow verses, my gang go worse. Throw more shells than Yoshi at the Rainbow Circuit.
Right?
Yo team clowns, nigga, this ain't no circus. This the garter with bodies buried, it ain't gon' surface. Yo, this is why we spit that flavor in your ear. Yeah, the hype getting blazing in here. I'm spitting new flavor in your ear. It's the Smith Blaze show up in here. Yo, it's that new flavor for your ear. It's the Blaze Smith show up in here. We got it. Best 2 hours of your life guaranteed, baby. Every Tuesday.
Peace, love,
4 to 6.
Stay hype and always spicy, B.
We out.
Stay tuned next week.
Tammy Kiara in the building.
In the building, easy.
Bally Hour tomorrow. You see us.
You know what time it is.
May there be peace and love and perfection throughout all creation. O God, may there be peace and love and perfection throughout all creation. O God, may there be peace.
Yeah, look, I'm back to make statements, same when I heard them. Shit can get real dark in this bitch, you go any further. Niggas took my substance and put the shit in converters. Your people watching, your boy got no limits, fantasy murder. Rather kill him with a smile, now they mad than a motherfucker. My squad on my back, sent in a serpent, but God love us. Cut Judas a slice to feed him, that wasn't my last supper. Remove the seat from the table, can't trust him as lies uttered. Tapping in with God in my spirit, so y'all can feel it. Destined for this shit, you can hear it in every lyric. Label me the king, shit is serious, you niggas fear him. Women in my ear and they whisper terms of endearment. All the shit I drop, they gotta bring it back. Everybody bosses on my side, that's where the win is at. Taking everything I see in life and make a hit with that. It's a vibe. Try to take him out and put him under, but he's still alive. Left marks on the surface, I had to skirt off. Fell a couple times, so I get up and wipe the dirt off. Yeah, nigga lit now, so shorty gon' take a skirt off. Said them other niggas is a turn off. Yeah. Left marks on the surface, I had to skirt off. Fell a couple times, so I get up and wipe the dirt off. Yeah, nigga lit now, so shorty gon' take a skirt off. Said them other niggas is a turn off. Yeah. The nerve of you niggas, curving you niggas. Y'all talking shit like you hot, they ain't never heard of you niggas. RP to Sonny, the modern devil is comfort. He told me don't get too comfortable. We at war, but he with us. Hit him up, doing the way. Niggas ain't reeling up, keep it up, listen up, tip it up, throw it away. Level up, load him up, shoot him up, feel like I'm losing it, slip it up, wait. Need a break, fuck around and leave and take some time. He never tripped, they love him anyway. Left marks on the surface, I had to skirt off. Fell a couple times, so I get up and wipe the dirt off. Yeah, nigga lit now, so shorty gon' take a skirt off. Said them other niggas is a turn off. Yeah, left marks on the surface, I had to skirt off. Fell a couple times, so I get up and wipe the dirt off. Yeah, nigga lit now, so shorty gon' take a skirt off. Said them other niggas is a turn off. Yeah.